Hello, YouTube. RJ. Hey, got some stuff in from Aliexpress today, and I'm telling you, Aliexpress is ruining my life. I can't stay away from it. I can't stop ordering stuff from it. I'm going to run myself out of house and home. We're not even going to feed ourselves to keep spending all this money. I'm just joking, you know that. But let's open up and see what we got today. Maybe there's something in here that you can't live without. Some things I found that I thought I couldn't live without, and decided to go ahead and order and see if I could put them to use. And if you pay good attention to my videos, you'll notice that I do put this stuff to work. You'll see all these things that come in from AliExpress. You'll see me using them as time goes on. You know, typically if I'm buying it, unless it's just not, doesn't work well, I'll use it. It might be a little while. Keep watching videos. You'll see it show up as a tool I'm put to work. So anyway, let's open up some stuff. But first, let me start with one I've already opened up. And that's this little jewel right here. In fact, I've used it. You can see I've hit it with a soldering iron there and kind of melted it just a little, but it will melt if you get it with a soldering iron. But this thing, it's a stupid little thing, but I picked it up. I'll put a link for everything. So if you see something that you think you can put to work, you'll be able to go look in the description on this video and find the link. I bought this. They had it thrown up on sale. I don't know if it's still on sale, but they had it on sale. It was 99 cents. Well, you can't even buy this springs for 99 cents. But what this stupid little thing is for is something I commonly ran into. And so I thought it'd be handy, and I have found it to be handy, and that is to solder wires together. Think of it like a helping hand, but it's a real simple helping hand. You basically stick a wire through here and let it grip it. Stick another wire through, twist them together, clamp that one in place, and now you have your wires held together while you solder them real quick. I mean, you'd think that seems so simple, but this thing really works really well for it. I'm for 99 cents. I'd pay 99 cents again to get another one. I've used it, as you can see. I've touched it with a soldering. I've used it quite a bunch since I bought it, and I haven't had it but maybe a month. So I find it handy on the bench. So let's open up this little one and see what I got into on this shopping trip through AliExpress. Let's see what I got here. Okay, I know what these are. This is something that I bought specifically, and I see one of the little caps have unscrewed themselves off, so I guess I better screw that back on. Is a set of clamps for, I bought that new 7.5 digit meter, but I didn't have any Kelvin clamps that fit it. My Kelvin clamps from my LCR have the BNC connectors, and so I needed some set up like this. And I saw these; they were fairly inexpensive for what they are. The clips look pretty good. Can't really fault. Don't know how good the plating is, but they feel good. They don't feel bad at all, actually. But anyway, it gives me a set of Kelvin clamps to plug in over here on my 7510, which I didn't have. So now I've got it set. So that's all that was in this little bag. So let's open up the big bag, see what all the junk I bought on that. Okay, I decided to try these. They're called nano cleaning sponges, and I guess what they are, they're kind of like, I have the little foam tipped Q-tips that you see me use all the time. Well, this is like sheets of the kind of material that are on there, and you just rip them off. And then what you do is, if you've ever tried to clean your circuit boards, it's a good view of it up here if you can. If you ever tried to clean circuit boards, you know that if you use any kind of paper towel or you use a Q-tip, you leave hairs everywhere. This is supposed to let you clean boards and stuff without leaving anything. And you clean, and when it gets dirty, you toss it. And so if you're cleaning flux off, you get a little flux on it, throw it in the trash, grab your next little cube, and keep going at it. And so I thought they might be worth giving a try. I saw another YouTuber actually using these, and I thought, oh, you know, that's what those things were. And I when they come across it in AliExpress again, I went ahead and ordered them. So that's what they are. We'll give them a try. They might be great. Maybe they're not. I can tell you the guy was using them, liked them, and they looked like they were working pretty well. So I kind of think I already know that these are going to work. So nano cleaning sponges, or these are made by Mechanic. So that's what. That's that. Let's see what else I got. What is? Oh yeah. I saw some little tools that I thought could be handy. Sometimes I run into things and I'm trying to get things popped open or whatever. I'm trying to use screwdrivers and the tip's too thick or it's not wide enough. And I saw this little thing. It was very inexpensive, so I decided it's just a mini crowbar for the bench. So I thought, you know, it looked nice. The price was really, really reasonable. So I picked one of these up. I think I can use this from time to time. So that's what we got there. Oh, I remember what this is. This is one of those things that I don't know if it's going to be any good or not, but I don't know if I can figure out how to get into it, actually. Where's it open at? I guess the end opens here. What this is, if you're familiar with my bench up here, I just have pliers and stuff laid up kind of under the spectrum analyzer and the oscilloscope. This is supposed to be, you stick this on so it doesn't slide around. It's a little rack that you can put, suppose, you know, the idea is you put your pliers and your tweezers and things in it and keeps them organized. So again, another inexpensive, not very costly piece. And it's got foam pieces that you can put in there to help them keep from sliding around and stuff. So thought that might be a helpful tool to organize my bench a little. So I picked that up. We can get rid of that box. See what else we got. Not a big haul this time. So I bought a square. It's a tiny little aluminum right angle. And when I saw it, I was thinking about it. I run into this all the time where I'm trying to get something to, you know, I'm working on something. I'm trying to get it stand up straight, or I'm trying to get something. And I thought, you know, I've got some big, you know, squares for working on building homes and stuff that are quite large. And that's just so, I mean, I wouldn't want to have it in here. It's just too big, but this would be perfect for doing that. So it's also got millimeter and inch measurements as a ruler too. If you want to measure heights, it's got it on the end here. So you put it down, you can measure heights. Seemed like it would be a helpful thing. So I picked that up. We'll find out whether I can use it or not. And spudgers. I actually do not own a spudger. And I'm looking and I come across this and I know that, you know, you run into times you need spudgers because you work on a piece of equipment where they glued something closed or whatever. I run into it all the time, but I usually find some way to get around it. So I picked up these different thicknesses, different shapes. You know, looks like it's only a few different, but anyway, it's a number of them where you can get around and really, you know, go at different angles around something. So again, pretty inexpensive metal spudger, pry bars, whatever you want to call them. And last but not least, we have I know I don't have as much this time as last time. I told you last time, big order. This is, they call it a multi-use tool. And it's kind of a, yeah, it's not like a Swiss Army knife, but something kind of like that. It's a tool that you can carry with you that has a wrench. You can get a hold of different things. It's got a sharp edge right here, serrated edge for cutting through things. You've got a bottle open end. You've got like a screwdriver, pry bar kind of end here. Got another one here, different widths and such. And it's just kind of a multi-use tool. It'll kind of like a Swiss Army knife without the knife part. And it's stainless, so it never corrodes, never rust, lasts forever. Should be pretty strong. So I picked that up. So that's it. I mean, I didn't get a big haul this time like I normally do, but that's what we got. And if you keep an eye out, you'll see me trying to use some of this stuff in the future. And if any of this is something that would help you, like I said, I'll save you the time in hunting. I'll put links in the description of the video to go check them out. So anyway, hey, thanks for tuning in for this very short little video. I know it wasn't much, but you know, sometimes they got to be short. Thanks for hanging out, and I hope to see you in the next video.